Hello folks, good morning and welcome yet again to the boot of my car. Everesting training today here in Donington-on-Bain. Beautiful location here in the heart of the Lincolnshire Wolds. 4 climbs to do: Wellsdale Road, Manor Hill, Stenigott and Red Hill at the Nature Reserve. It's going to be a great day. Look at this weather, it's exceptional. Need to get it done though before mid-afternoon, 10 reps of each hill, because the weather is going to be raining at some point, about 3 o'clock, but got hours to go before that. Things I forgot today: forgot to bring track pump. Luckily I've got my pump on bike. I forgot to bring some loo roll because nowhere's bloody open, and there was something else I forgot. Oh, headphones. No headphones for music, so no music today. All things that which are different on this ride: I've decided to leave my saddlebag on. I've fed up taking it on and off, so I'm just going to take a few bits out of that. I don't need everything. Taking one water bottle with me, of course, as always. Always need to drinking water. I'm going to get my gloves on and change some shoes. Not wasting any more time. I'm going to get going, get this done. That's it, back at the car. First hill done, Wellsdale Road. So I'm going to throw one of those fancy Veleview 3D gradient things on the screen so we can talk about it. So as you can probably see at the bottom, it ramps up pretty quickly, then it evens out in the middle. Well, then it evens out, then it ramps back up again, and it evens out. Then gradual climb to the very top. Now, after a few reps, I realised I probably went a little bit too far. I kind of went just to the edge of Wellsdale bottom. There was a cutting into a field, so I thought, that's a good turning place. 3.83 kilometres, both ways combined, so just over 2 kilometres each way kind of thing. So that's twice as far as Tetford Hill for very little gain in elevation. So it'll be interesting to see what the next 3 climbs are like. So I think I've already done 30 plus kilometres, whereas last weekend that Tetford Hill, oh wow, I did, what was it, about 80 kilometres over that 40 reps, something like that, 42 reps. So yeah, in comparison, this is a lot more distance for a lot less gain. Anyway, as more people arrive to take in the beauty of Donington-on-Bain and go for walks and things like that, I'm just going to just have a quick pause and head off that way to Manor Hill. That's the next one that I'm going to be tackling. And the wind, let me talk about the wind. It's not really, well, it has dropped an awful lot, but it's not proving too much of a problem today. Bit of a nuisance coming back, against the wind, but it's not too bad. This next one, Manor Hill, should be nice shade in the shade, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And it's a fast descent as well, hopefully less distance. In fact, just to come back to the stats on the Wellsdale, let's have a look on the screen there. Yeah, 34.1 kilometres. Admittedly, I've done probably 1 and a bit going through Donington-on-Bain, the village itself, but that's nothing. Average heart rate 143. Not much more to show you on there. Let's have a look at the elevation gain. Look, 733 metres already on that one hill, so there's another 3 to go. I'm expecting to be underneath 3,000 metres today. Anyway, it's time for me to get on that bike, tackle the next one. Back at the car, hill 2 done, Manor Hill. Woo, that was a lot harder than Wellsdale. And well, I'll pop that 3D thing from Veleview on the screen again. So to kind of describe the gradient and the conditions today. The wind has got up, it's where it was yesterday. So I had a bit of tailwind blowing me portion of the first half of the way up, which admittedly is the flattest part. It starts off with a bit of a hump and then levels off a little bit, and the wind was taking me all the way up to the edge of the woods, and I was riding pretty far out just to keep that wind on my tail, really, keeping quite wide. And then as soon as I got to the edge of the woods, out of the big ring into the small ring, 3 or 4 up on 4 cogs up, and then kept going at that pace until it starts to ramp up again and as you come out of the woods. So out the saddle, giving it some, and then the on the left it opens up a little bit, and then you've got a tailwind carrying you up all the rest of the way. So yeah, that's that climb in a nutshell in today's conditions. As you do it more and more, you start to see things and cue points along the way, and you start to notice things like the wind direction and things like that. So it's quite interesting. I'm glad I didn't choose that as a Everesting, because it did cross my mind, but it would have been a ridiculous amount of repetitions, and it's open to the elements as well, like the wind, and if it's lashing out in rain, God, that would get you. Anyway, must go. Probably going to throw my bike in the car to the next set of hills, which is together, because If it wasn't for the fact that it's going to be raining this afternoon, I'd be cycling up the third one, doing that, cycling back to the car again, go to the fourth one, and but it's going to take too long. And yeah, this is an elevation challenge, not a distance challenge. I've already done 65. I've already done 65 kilometres there, look. And yeah, let's have a look at elevation. I'd be interested to see where I'm at. 1,475 metres in the bag, so I've got another 2 hills to do. Next one is Stennigot. Gonna be fun, that one. It's got a nice steep section in the middle, but it's quite sheltered, he says, and there's gonna be a bit of a tailwind going all the way up. I think it's gonna be the feature of all 4 of these climbs, is that tailwind carrying me up. I'm not sure how far up the hill I'm going to get to and then turn around and come back down again. And similar with the Red Hill, I'll make it up as it goes along. That's what I've been doing with all of these. Time to take shoes off, get in the car, chuck the bike in the car, get up the road, have something to eat. I've got a banana and the protein flapjack waiting for me, so I'm going to have those in the next couple of minutes. Oh, third hill done, and apologies for this, I realise there's no on the bike footage in this video today. I'm just not taking the camera with me at all, focusing on the training. I'm sure you understand. You know, perhaps if the day wasn't going to be changeable this afternoon, I perhaps would have slogged it up and done a bit of action, but hope you don't mind. Hope you enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, I've got 1 hill to go, which is Red Hill, but before to talk about Red Hill, let's talk about Stennigot Hill. That was really hard. That was definitely the hardest hill of the day. I don't think it's just because I'm fatigued. It was a proper slog, and it was very unforgiving as well. There was no chance to like rest or anything like that. Let's have a look. It's a bit of a stat update, shall we? I have now done 2,301 metres. It's 1:45. Weather's supposed to change about 3 o'clock or something like that. I'm hoping it doesn't, because I've still got 10 reps to do on Red Hill. Yeah, so that particular one, I'll throw that one up on screen as well to look at. Basically, what can I say? The first way up, I wasn't quite sure where to stop, so I went to the junction at the top with Red Hill, and got to the bottom and I was like, oh, that's 12 minutes. I can't do that. It's going to take 2 hours, 12 times 10, 2 hours. So I went up to the houses, which is most of the way there, and saved about 4 minutes. Perhaps I was extra slow the first time, I don't know. Anyway, saved 4 minutes, so that's 40 minutes, isn't it? So I thought, weary, the weather changing. Anyway, that one, that particular hill, it's got a signpost 8%, so you know you're in for a rough ride, and it's unrelenting. There was nowhere at any point on the climb where you could just, it would flatten off and you just recover for a second, apart from coming down, of course. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to try and have a little bit of an extended break. Literally just there, past those houses and up at the top of there. So there's a nature reserve at the top, so I'm hoping it's not busy, because kind of a bottleneck getting up there, kind of a hairpin, and you have to ride, well, pretty much like last one, you have to ride on the opposite side to go around the bend to conserve your energy, but that one is Red Hill's a lot tighter. So anyway, yeah, Red Hill's next. I'll see you afterwards. We'll have a catch up. Done. Oh, let's get a different pose to the camera, shall we? Oh, 40 reps done. 10 Wellsdale, 10 Manor Hill, 10 Stennigot, just where I am now. Finished on the Stennigot descent, and 10 Red Hill. Oh, I think Stennigot was actually the worst of the 4. But I'm really pleased to have actually finished now, because if you look at the, you can't tell the picture, but literally I've got home, well, we got back to the car, finished, and it's just started spitting rain. So yeah, I timed it right. I can go home now and do the Mother's Day thing, which came as a bit of a surprise. Kind of jumped on top of me. I thought it was next week. I've always thought it was the 23rd or something, but I don't know. Anyway, I best get off. I've had a very good time. Yeah, you didn't see much right bike footage, did you? I didn't speak so any, to be honest. So yeah, let's have a final look at the stats, shall we? Let's look at the summary before I say goodbye. Let's have a look. So I've been riding for 5 hours, 43 minutes, 30 seconds, 111 kilometres, 41 laps, well 40 actually. Average speed 19.56, Maximum 65.47, average heart rate 146, maximum 183, calories 287, ascent 3142, and now I'm getting wet. So on that note, until next time, I'll see you again soon. Take care, bye bye.